What's up, guys? Mitchell Watts with Town & Country Ford, Town & Country TV on YouTube, and today I'm here to show you this. This is the biggest and most customized F-150 we have ever built at Town & Country Ford. Before we get started in the video, I want to let you know that we need your help, and we're going to give you a $100 Amazon gift card if you can help us out. Basically, this truck needs a name. tccustoms.com, which is a subsidiary of Town & Country Ford and Town & Country TV, tccustoms.com built this truck, but we don't have a name for it. So like if you've got a cool name in mind, leave that in the comments. We would love to hear what you have to say. And if we choose your name to name this particular vehicle, we will send you a $100 Amazon gift card and send you a whole bunch of cool swag in the mail. So hit us up down in the comments to name this truck. One of the first things I want to show you on this F-150 is it's got an Addictive Desert Designs front bumper. Now the cool part is this does have the top hoop, which is optional, and you can also purchase a 40-inch LED light bar that goes right here. Now because that light bar is like right around $2,000, we opted to keep it off of this one, but other than that, we cut absolutely no corners as far as the cost is concerned. Now you'll notice that it's also got a steel front plate, and it actually works as a skid plate underneath it as well. Now the next thing I want to show you is the wheels and the tires on this particular truck. We had so many people tell us, Mitchell, you can't fit 37s on an F-150 with a 6-inch suspension lift. Well, I'm happy to show you this is a 37-inch Nitto Ridge Grappler. It's a 37 by 1250 on a 20-inch wheel. And speaking of the wheel, one of my favorite wheels I've seen in a long time. This is a Fuel Contra D16, which comes with the glossy black finish here and the milled inserts as well. Absolutely a beautiful, beautiful wheel. Now the cool part is we are a dealer for fuel wheels, and so if you've got a specific wheel in mind that you want, hit us up. We'll be happy to build you a custom build that way. Now the next thing I want to know is, like, how do we fit all of this wheel and tire? And the way that we did that is with the suspension system. The suspension system on this thing is a BDS suspension lift. It's a 6-inch lift. Now you have a couple different options here, but what we've got here is a full 6-inch suspension lift where it drops everything down. It maintains the proper steering geometry. And the best part about it is that BDS has got their full warranty, 5-year 60 powertrain warranty. That's no BS, no fine print warranty, straight through BDS, and that's the cool part about it. Now you have the ability to upgrade it with the coilover suspension system, but to do that, it's like a $2,000 upgrade to have that done. Now when we got started to build this truck, as this is the first 6-inch lift, full customized truck that we've ever done here at the dealership. We've done plenty of 4-inch kits, plenty of leveling kits, and we've got one of the best teams in the state of Alabama. But we had a choice. What suspension system should we use? So we started doing all of our research, and what we came up with, one of our favorites is going to be the BDS lift. And I'm curious, if you have any opinions, do you like BDS? Do you like Rough Country, FabTech? What do you like? Put those in the comments down there as well. I really would like to hear your opinion. But one of the reasons we selected the BDS lift kit is because it's actually owned by a parent company in Michigan. I think it's Sport Trucks USA, I think is the name. But the cool part about that is that parent company that owns BDS also happens to own Fox Racing Shocks, which is why you can upgrade the suspension or the coilovers to the Fox Racing coilovers, is because it's owned by the same people. And by the way, they're also owned by the same people as like Zone Off-Road and a couple of other subsidiaries there as well. But what I want you to realize is the Fox Racing coilovers is the same suspension system you can get on the Ford factory Raptor. And so you know that if Ford Motor Company is willing to put a Fox Racing suspension system on their bread and butter, I'm talking about the meat and potatoes of their F-150 lineup, you know it's going to be good stuff. And that's one of the reasons that we truly can say the BDS lift kit, it drives fantastic. I don't want to spend a whole lot of time on it, but I did want to showcase the Bushwhacker Fender Flares. Obviously, these are designed to come out a little bit further so that way you can maintain legalities in all 50 states. And keep in mind, those tires are pushed out a little bit further. So if you like that look where it sticks out a lot, maybe the Bushwhackers aren't for you. But we did take these, custom painted them, and we actually fitted them up to the vehicle. Now, the next thing I want to show you is one of my favorite pieces of the truck. Is they took the F-150 emblem, they took it off, we sanded it and repainted it so that way it matches matches the rest of the vehicle, and it does not look so bad as the normal chrome would. Now, I apologize, this truck is covered in pollen. That's what you get in the springtime in Alabama, but nonetheless, let's take a look at the next feature. Now, the next feature is going to be the AMP Research Power Deployable Running Board. So one of my favorite reasons that I love these boards is because when they're away, it makes the truck look a whole lot higher off the ground than it actually is. It's an appearance thing. It kind of just looks really cool. Well, I've had some people, well, how am I supposed to clean those running boards? They're actually designed this way, so that way if you open the door, put your foot on it and close it, it is designed to automatically not go in after it feels a little bit of that resistance. So now you can wash it, or you can access the top of the vehicle. It's really a nice setup that way. And to cycle it back, all you have to do is open the door, shut it again, you're good to go. As far as the exhaust system is concerned, you've got a lot of different options. Flowmaster is a good option, Gibson's a good option, but we chose for this particular build, this was a no holds barred, throw everything at it that you can. And this is the Roush Performance exhaust. I like this system because it's a lot louder than the Gibson exhaust is, and it is stainless steel from the cat back. And that's what I love about it. It sounds fantastic. In fact, let's go ahead and crank it up and hear what it sounds like. As you can see, this exhaust system sounds fantastic, but not too much drone while you're driving down the interstate. The next thing I want to showcase to you is this vehicle is upfitted with a Ford Accessories hard trifold bed cover. One of the things I like about this bed cover is that it is water resistant. It's not waterproof, but it is water resistant to keep water out, and you can also keep your belongings safe and secure. So like for us, we just open it up and you can see that we've got our drone that we made some of the intro shots with. Got some high-end technology back here. I would be okay with keeping it, you know, as long as it's not going to be coming raining down hard. And it's just nice to keep it out of sight, out of mind as far as keeping some expensive valuables back here. Now, the next thing I want to showcase to you is this truck does not feature the optional tailgate step. So the question is what do you do? And I had a customer that said, you know, Mitchell, I just wish this truck had the tailgate step. Other than that, it's the perfect example. Well, I'm very excited to show you our next option that we've added to this vehicle, and that is the AMP bed step, AMP Research bed step. And so it's located right here. It's mounted up underneath the vehicle, and all you have to do is just push it down, and there you go. Now, I don't know what the weight rating is, but I'm 250 pounds, and it's probably screaming for help, but you know what? It makes it very easy to get in and out of the bed of the truck. Now, next thing that I wanted to point out to you, and the reason I like this a little bit more than I do the tailgate step is because on the tailgate step, you have to let the tailgate down to actually use the step. Well, what's cool about this, tailgate's up, you can still get into it. And it's a little bit better than the Chevrolet's option where it has the hole cut out in the bumper itself, because it drops down lower than the actual step does as far as the Chevrolet is concerned. I think it's a really nice option. In fact, it drops down almost as far as the tailgate step on the Ford F-150. Now for the inside of the vehicle. Now keep in mind, this is an XLT F-150 and it comes with cloth from the factory. And the reason we do that is because it comes with the most available rebates, and it makes a very nice truck like this affordable to the masses. Now what we've done is we've taken these seats, we've pulled the cloth off of them completely, and we've re-upholstered the seats with a set of road wire custom leather interior. You can see it's a beautiful two-tone leather job. You've got the solid black leather on the top and on the bolsters. You've got the perforated insert with a gray insert inside of that. And then you've also got the contrast stitching. In my opinion, it's the perfect, it's different, it's more flashy, but it's not so flashy that it's gaudy. And that's one of the reasons this particular leather package is one of my favorites. As far as the speedometer is concerned, that thing was way off when we first lifted this thing. Keep in mind that going from a stock set of tires to a set of 37's, man, it made the speedometer almost 9 miles an hour off when I compared it to how fast I was going with Waze. Now keep in mind, what we did to maintain the correct speedometer is we used a Hypertech speedometer recalibrator, because you cannot recalibrate it from Ford's IDS computer system at the dealership. So we had to go the aftermarket way. Now the main thing you want to do there is make sure that you keep that calibrator, because if you ever have to take the vehicle into the service department to have the computer reflashed, you will have to go back and reset it as far as the Hypertech is concerned. So with that being said, now keep in mind you also have the ability to go with a couple of different other programmers that will increase the horsepower. This one is just for the speedometer. Lastly, I want to talk about what is underneath the hood. This is obviously a bone stock 5.0 V8 system. Now keep in mind you have the ability to go with a couple of different horsepower upgrades. You can do just a cold air intake like I just did on my personal F-150. You can go all the way up to a power pack or even a full-blown supercharger for 650 horsepower. It won't surprise me if Roush Performance comes out with a Phase 2 version of the supercharger here in the next year or so. But that is basically what you're looking at. That is our look at the very first tccustoms.com Ford F-150. Once again, I need your help in naming this video. So let's go ahead and call it as far as April the 1st. We're going to draw names as far as whoever has the best name, and we decide to use that for the full branding of our truck. We want to give you a $100 Amazon gift card and a whole lot of swag in the mail as far as hats, shirts, that kind of a thing. If you've got a good name for this truck that is not already being used and we can use it on our truck, we will give you those 2 prizes. If you haven't already done so, make sure you subscribe to our channel and hit that thumbs up button. If you hated the video, that's fine. Hit that thumbs down twice. Just make sure you hit it twice. And if you have any questions, as always, you can hit me up on my personal Instagram. It's Mitchell S. Watts. Thank you so much for watching this video and have a great day.